right, to do this, I got my little toolbox right here, which you only really need one bolt. Got my oil drain pan, got my impact, and I got a wrench. I mean, oil filter wrench would be a whole lot better, but who really cares? I got the truck on my ramps, but that's kind of overkill considering the truck's pretty high off the ground. And then what we're that one? Oh, my leak. The oil drain pan is right. Where is it? Here. Yep, right there. So to get this bolt out in your oil pan, it's going to be a 14mm socket. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and I'm going to hope for the best. If you can see, I'm a little late for an oil change, but no silver, so we're good. And while we're doing that, we're gonna come to these bolts right over here to knock this skid plate off so we can get to the oil filter. Now that that's out the way, you can see this guy sitting right here, having the time of his life. Honestly, if you're strong enough, you can get it out by hand. But if you're not, that's why I got this little wrench right here. I mean, it's always best to use an oil filter wrench, the right tool for the right job. But I lost mine, so we're just going to make do. All right, looks like it's about done draining, so let's go ahead and plug this out. Right now that I got it off, remember we're gonna go towards the passenger when we're twisting it. But now that I got that loosened, there's a little divot right here. That's where the oil is gonna drain into. It's gonna drain right into the oil pan. There shouldn't be a lot because we drained the oil, but there's gonna be some in there. And be wary of the wind because the wind will blow this around. And that's gonna hang out in that corner over there. I'm gonna let that drain while we get the other one prepped. While that's draining down there, we're gonna go ahead and prep the new oil filter. I got a new filter, it's a K&N, so it's a little bit smaller than that one over there, but we're gonna try to make do. So pretty much what you wanna do is, in this case, we can put a little bit of oil in. Not too much. And you're gonna dip your finger in it, and rub around the rim to get it nice and moist. Or it helps with the seal, so you're not getting crazy leakage. Then if we go under here, let me move this out the way. If we come under here, we can just pop that up and screw it on. Then we're going towards the driver this time. It doesn't need to be real tight. Okay, you can honestly tighten it with your hand if you're strong enough, but if you feel a little uncomfortable with that, you can go a little bit tighter. But as long as it's seated in there, we should be good. It's not going anywhere, and we're going to check that before we put the skid pan back on. Also, we're going to tighten that drain bolt a little bit more because all I did was hand tighten it. So now that we got all that tightened down there, I'm just gonna take this plug up, and we are going to put the funnel there, and I got some OW20, and my truck's at 80,000 miles, so I got some high mileage, extra protection, premium full synthetic, because I do heat on this truck a lot. So we're just gonna do that, and it should take 6.9 quarts. So I got this 1 quart plus another quart right here, and 5 quarts. Now that I got some oil in there, I like to check under the truck to see if there's any drains or like leaks or anything. That's not leaking, and the little drain plug is leaking. So that's assessed. Then if we look right, where are you, buddy? There you are. We look right in here. Pull that yellow one up. We can see how much oil is in there. So I'm gonna pull this up, wipe it off one time, and then I'm gonna do that all again. And I'm gonna dip it all the way in there. And I'm gonna pull it all the way out again. And if we're good, that's about where we wanna be at. Give or take, I put a little more in. That's right where we wanna be at. Just to be safe. Pop that sucker back in. We should be good. All right, so that's tightened back up. Check the oil right there. Oil's looking good. There's no leaks or anything coming from under there, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a start. Pull her off the ramps. And to reset your oil light, don't mind these. This is for the tires, and this is because I need new spark plugs. But if we come over to this button right here, go to oil filter, and just keep pressing that button until we get to here. Use this right here to go up and down. Go to maintenance, press down on this oil and oil filter. See clearly I'm overdue. Reset, yes, and we are good to go.